Hello everyone, Marvel DC Fan here with another review commentary track, Second Glance. And today we're going to be, well, we're going to talk about Avengers. It is finally the time. We've gotten to this point and yeah. Oh man, this fucking game. Okay. So yeah, so I'm sure a lot of people, when they saw this review pop up in their subscription feed, I'm sure a lot of people were just kind of confused, and I mean, I can't blame them. But this was always the plan. This was never like this was never. It was never going to change or whatnot. It was always just going to be kind of a gag video, and yeah. And so when I was coming up with, I think it was like around the Blackgate video, or at least like at the start of Arkham Knight, I realized that I had to do something next. And I was like, okay, let's do 5 Marvel games. 4 of those are based on characters that were, that meant a lot to me, and and then I loved. So Iron Man, Hulk, Wolverine, Spider-Man, those were always like my favorites as far as, Marvel characters go. And I was like, okay, that's a good start. Let's end it off with, let's end it off with an Avengers video. And there were a number of Avengers games to choose from, but because I didn't really at this time I wasn't really doing I didn't really know much about, doing emulation and, that kind of thing. So I figured okay, let's do one of the more recent ones, which was, there was only this and the Marvel's Avengers, the PS4 game.
Not to mention they don't even match the game's aesthetics.
And I don't remember. I guess part of the reason why I chose this, as opposed to just doing, the regular, as opposed to doing the PS4 game, was just because part of it was just for a laugh, and the other was I wasn't ready to tackle Avengers head on, especially because at that time let's see, this was when did this come out? This is 2022, so content was still going on, and I hadn't really thought about doing the whole revisited playlist yet. So it was just more so I didn't want to do a review and then immediately have it be outdated the next month. So, but I figured, with this, I played it before. I could probably make a review on it, because there's not really too many on the internet for this game. So I was just okay, let's do something with this and see what I can come up with. And yeah, and the thing that kind of came out of this was just and I felt this immediately when I eventually got to recording the game, because this was another one of those scripts that I had written during my absence from YouTube, or at least from this channel in particular. So most of it was just me maybe playing a match or two and writing my thoughts down, and also with the live action bits were also another one of those things that were were just something that happened in a recorded in a day. And then I think because I probably did these out of order too, so as far as the live action stuff, I think it was Iron Man, then Avengers, then Wolverine, and then that type of thing. So you could definitely tell later in the video with the cameo that I have that I have in place here. So the only real things that were changed
They got
between
your standard
then
arcade mode
and when this
versus
came out
which,
was, first of all,
whatever, they're there.
the inclusion of
You also got challenges, which are
the
more fun, and a
Xbox
tournament mode, which
version
you
of
won't
this
be able
game,
to
because
do
I didn't
because
have it
nobody wants to play this game.
when I decided
Honestly,
to
guys, I don't
review
know
it,
what else
or
to
like when I
say
wrote the
rather
script.
than that,
So
because
you could
yes, there
definitely
are
tell that
instruments here,
like
but
it was
nothing
very
is
phoned in.
satisfying
It was
as
very
just the
rushed.
feeling.
So like
I mean, what else can I
so
mention
like it
here?
was
Like,
just
this game has
like it was just
DLC
kind of
for some
there.
reason.
And the other thing was the cameo that
Yeah,
we
you
did,
just buy your
because
rewards, which is always fun, right?
well,
Oh
actually,
yeah, might as well
I
talk about the
probably mentioned
controversy
this
for 1
in
second.
I probably mentioned this in another
It's even worse.
commentary.
None of
Is
the
that
moves barely
the
register,
thing
but even
with
something as
Iron
simple
Ninja's
as
part
navigating the
for
menus
how
is just
minor it
an
was?
absolute
Originally, it was
chore.
going to be for the
After
Iron
10
Man
minutes, I
video.
had to put it down.
I was
so
going to put him
fucking
in.
bored with it. So yeah, would not
You know,
recommend
the
it
whole joke about,
whatsoever.
oh, Iron Ninja, Iron Man, you know, same name. You can even like part of that was just in the script beforehand. So like so I had that written out for the Iron Man video, and then I was just like, you know what, because he's busy at the time, let me, you know, continue on with the other reviews, and maybe we'll just, you know, have it as the end of Avengers as just kind of a gag. And I thought it was funny, like when I was putting this together. He only sent me audio, which was what I asked for, because I knew like because I already did the Destroy All Humans video with Xavier. I guess I knew I could just turn the background of that green and, you know, have his images pop up here. So that's what I did, and I thought it was funny. So I included it at the end of the video, and like this was like, oh man, the parts that I'd recorded here with, you know, my camera and stuff, I think those were like pretty like late into the process. It might have been one of the last things I put in here. Yeah. You can tell like this is just very like very tacked on, and but I probably, like I said this before in another commentary, like I wanted Zach to be kind of like the Nick Fury type cameo role, or at least Nick Fury or like Stan Lee, where he's just an occurring character in my series of videos. And you know, even though I haven't had him on in a while, but you know, it's just one of those things where it's just like wanted to have somebody there, and so it's fun. It's fun for him to be there. So
I can't recommend this to anyone unless you're really
I dug
curious
it.
or you want to torture your friends and family.
What else?
I won't ask.
Yeah, this was
There are
like
better examples of
I
what
said it
life
here
is.
in the video. Like this was
Get
just
a lot
something
more
that
examples from.
when I sat
Marvel
down and
Nemesis
started
is
to
better.
record it,
I'd rather you
this
play
one
that than
was
know it's
like
bad as
just
If you end up finding
like
game
this
for
one was just
whatever
a
reason,
nightmare, because I
just
was
leave
like,
it in
I
that
don't want to
dumpster
play
and let
any
it
more
rot.
of this fucking game. But I was glad to
Just like with
kind of
Batman,
just
I
finish
had my
out the
fair
Marvel
share of fun with
videos.
this marathon. Most of these
It wasn't
pictures
supposed to
basically cover
release
Marvel
this
characters, and
late,
despite
or at
the
least I
varying
didn't.
levels of
Well,
quality,
actually,
there
no,
are
I'm
lots of
lying,
games in this
because
game
I
that I can
wanted
still enjoy despite
because I
these
had
problems.
a teaser image for this
Except for
review
Battle for Earth,
where it
fuck
was
that.
like
This video was
Marvel's
mostly a joke
Avengers,
that I
and
wanted to
you know,
pull,
it's just like,
which
oh, it's coming
kinda
like
blew up in my
soon.
face as
You
I
know,
just
can't
let
wait,
it
you
go the
guys.
more I kept playing.
Originally,
Even with
like
that,
if
I
I
love the Marvel
I was
universe, and I'm excited for its future and all
part of me
of
wanted
its
to release this on
no matter
Halloween,
what
just for
happens
like,
and what comes
man, we're
next,
gonna look
I
at the
will be there
scariest
listening
game
to
of all
face it
time.
head on.
But this one I was just kind of, I was a little late on, so I
Just went on a little tangent there.
yeah, I this one was a very late one, so I finished it like right, like it was like November, yeah, like early November this video was done, and I was trying to figure out when to put it out, and I'm like, you know what, just put it out on the weekend, and it's, you know, right before like Veterans Day and Remembrance Day here in Canada. So, and this one did a lot better than I thought it would, which I was kind of surprised about, because as I'm just going to check my phone here and see what the view count was, because I remember it being a lot. So, yeah, because out of nowhere, like it just started getting views and views and views, and I was just like, man, this is kind of nuts. Like it's getting so much, and you know, it's all happening right now. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So right now it's sitting at almost 500 views, which I like when this came. Like I think it was like the day after the video came out. It had to be it. I remember it was at least like 200, and it still kept going, which was just shocking to me. So but I'm happy that this turned out to be successful, and probably never going to touch that game again. Maybe for, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I guess if I wanted to, I could always do like a revisited episode going over like the Xbox port because I didn't really give it the time of day. But that seems like a far like stretch. Like I don't need a reason to come back to this unless like you guys want me to for like I don't know, for whatever reason. I know at some point I want to do like I want to get some multiplayer action in, maybe with the Kinect version because it's much more broken. But that is just something that needs to be dealt with another day because I don't know what else to do for that. Um, but yeah, everybody, that is going to be it for this video. I hope everybody enjoyed it, and uh, now for the rest of the year, as far as commentary tracks, it's just going to be special reviews and such, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, everybody, have a great night. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new, subscribe and follow me on my social media, and of course, take care of yourselves. See ya.